What is happening with the story in Fortnite Season 3? In today's video, we will be answering that question as we react to another one of Top 5 Gaming's most recent videos on this very topic. If you guys like what you see here and you want to see more content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it.
Fortnite's island has been consumed by warfare and the battle for the wasteland is heating up. With a psychotic villain fueled by Nitro, a mysterious figure known as the
looks like
Wanderer,
Bane.
and the return of Agent Jones, here is the story
Oh, Jones is
of
back?
Season 3 Explained. There's been a major battle going on between warring factions, led by Agent Jones and Hope. Originally, they started the
I didn't know Agent Jones was even on the map.
syndicate known as the Society. They're led by Oscar, who kidnapped Peely to hold for ransom.
Oscar's still there. He's in classic courts.
Location of Pandora's box. Behind every great leader is a scheming person, and this is where Valeria comes into the picture. She's the sister of Hope and co-leader of the Society. Her motive to find the box was purely power-driven, but she failed to
She's still on the map too.
You'll unleash curses.
I've not paid attention to like
mankind.
any of the
As Jones and
NPCs
Hope
this
were
season.
dedicated to fighting the Society and getting Peely back, Valeria was busy tracking down the box. It turned out that Jones knew nothing about the chest, making the ransom node useless. She had to do it herself, but her search was successful, taking the island.
Yeah, I feel like we never even found Peely yet, so I don't know if they just completely abandoned that storyline or what's going on. It's kind of weird. Anyway, let's continue.
By surprise, Valeria opened Pandora's box.
Yep,
The box unleashed Greek
I remember
mythology on
that.
the island, and this is what thrusted us into an ongoing battle between Zeus and the Underground. Peely had been saved, but Hope
Oh, he
turned her
did get
attention to a
saved.
threat that wasn't just fighting them, but all of humanity. Zeus was furious and demanded that all mortals had to be vanquished. This led to months of war, until finally, at the end of Season 2, we foiled his plan. Because of this, he sent out multiple lightning strikes, and that's how Pandora's box charged up to release a giant burst of energy.
And then Season 3,
Now
well, actually the Death
sandstorm is
Storm.
approaching, ready to wreck the island and to bring Season 3's villain to our shores.
Bane! Just kidding. Megalodon. Bro, he looks like
As the
Bane.
sandstorm swept through the
Tell me
island,
I'm
this
wrong.
mysterious ship crashed into it. On board, an evil presence was preparing his army of marauders for warfare. From the throne room atop his ship, we meet Megalodon, the self-proclaimed Lord of the Wasteland. He's a juiced-up
He's
apex
sick.
predator who
I like
wears
his
this
skin.
unique armor.
He's kind of a
Powers
little
flow
too
with a
big
mysterious
for my
orange
liking,
liquid.
but he's still
This
sick.
flows through his veins, fueling his powerful fists, and we call it Nitro. Megalodon is obsessed
Nitro
with
is
this
so fun
resource
this
because
season.
it's also used to power
And
the
it's good
ship
that they
of
nerfed
Leviathan.
it.
After crashing into the island, this gigantic boat ran out of juice and now the fuel gauge is stuck at 0. This proved to be the first obstacle in Megalodon's plan. You see, this place is a joke to him. He literally...
Bro, tell me this guy does not look like Bane, okay? Bane from the DC comic books, not the one from the Dark Knight that we all know.
Theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated.
But Bane has like the venom that makes him super strong, and he has these tubes going around like his body. Same exact thing, dude. I'm telling you.
He literally wants to raise it to the ground once his Leviathan awakes.
I will raise this island to the ground once my Leviathan awakes. So where's
To
his
begin
Leviathan
evil
at?
plan, he enlists the help of the Machinist. She's the center of all things Nitro and runs the
Her
refinery
AR
and
is
mine rig.
just
This
amazing.
giant engine
It's so
shaped
sick.
factory is mining into the ground, collecting resources, and turning it into fuel. A chalkboard at the rig shows exactly
they're
how the
making more
Machinist
nitro
refines
down
his
there.
Nitro. We
Yep.
also learn its early names are Fast Juice and Speed Goo. Clearly, this is a new
Speed
resource.
Goo, I
and
like
the rest
that.
of the world doesn't know about it yet, making it very hard to get your hands on.
Interesting.
That's why the Machinist is so important to Megalodon's plan. Without Nitro, he has
Bro,
no
she's just
power.
cooking down
As
there.
a result, new pipelines are under emergency construction, with the flow going straight to the Leviathan, letting them refuel and ravage the island. This season, we have no choice but to stop him after he made a massive mistake, revealing his evil plan on a live transmission.
I am the voice of the wasteland.
Okay.
I am the last thing you see before
His voice is pretty sick.
it takes hold. And that sad mountain monument to the back.
Oh, is he gonna destroy Mount Olympus? Mount Olympus?
God now is me.
What you just heard is referring to the
pretty
aftermath of
creepy.
the ancient Greeks and how their story is ending after the major battle. The tale of myths and mortals all came down to this. A fight
Dude, season
between
2 is
Hope,
fun.
the
I really
Underground,
like
and
season 2.
Zeus. The king of the gods fled to another realm. And so to celebrate, Hope and the Underground entered Mount Olympus. It is now claimed as theirs, and the throne of the once powerful Zeus has been defaced. Their uprising conquered the gods, but one creature is remaining. At the underworld, Hades commands Cerberus to stay behind. As we're asked, what or who could he be waiting for? He tells us that the gods have gone to find new domains, as his master left him here to prepare for her arrival. This
Who's
unknown
her?
figure will arrive on the sweet summer wind and is described as the Queen. There's only one person who Cerberus would call queen, and that's Hades' wife, Persephone. That's right, sometime this summer she'll arrive and maybe help us defeat
Interesting.
Megalodon. But right now, Hope and the Underground are turning their attention to the next threat. Only problem is, after Agent Jones helped them in the uprising, he's getting tired of fighting.
Jones, you're late.
I just dethroned the King of Olympus. I think I've earned some downtime.
I was getting
First
lazy.
of all, we dethroned the King of Olympus. Second, no. I've been watching Megalodon. I don't like what I see.
Ignoring Jones's arrogance, they set their sights on Dawn, realizing that everything they work to save is at stake yet again. After unleashing Pandora's box with her sister, Hope
Throws
feels
one
guilty
villain
that
after
this
the
is
other.
happening and is determined to fix it. Jones prepares to help us with the Underground's plan as we train to take down Megalodon.
Just so you know, Hope here has a little bit of a habit of picking a fight with the biggest bully she can find. So, we should make sure that we are in
If you just talk to the
fighting
NPCs, do they just say this stuff? Where is this coming from?
He wants to take the island, and he might just be strong enough.
We begin to prepare supplies, but Hope gets concerned with something her surveillance equipment is picking up.
There's something out there I really don't like.
Like, bad something or bad something?
Just chatter, I hope.
Whatever it is, she's not a fan. But after defeating gods and the society, this seems like a threat they can probably take on. Just right now, the Underground's gonna need some help. Wastelanders like Rust love the chaos of the desert and thrive on living dangerously. Dawn is now a threat to this lifestyle, and Rust is gonna sacrifice
Bro,
everything
this
if it
skin,
means
I
stopping
mean-
the destruction. The same goes for Bright Bomber,
It's this-
who walked
It's basically just the Rust Lord from season 3, chapter 1, season 3. Not a big fan of it. And then he just has the Metallica shirt. I feel like they just put it in here to advertise Metallica, which is pretty lame. But let's keep going.
watched as everything she loved was buried by the sandstorm. With nothing left, she's been forced to adapt
That is
to
a
her
sweet
environment and has
skin right
evolved
there.
to
Bright Raider.
Will join us in the fight
I
against
cannot wait to
Megalodon
unlock
and the
her.
Machinist as we battle for control of the island and use Nitro to our own advantage. As for the society, their leader Oscar
My
has
man's
gone into
Oscar.
hiding. The fall of their organization ruined his life, but he's decided to not hold a grudge. Sure, he's ready to claw back everything he's lost, but he also believes that anything you could topple doesn't deserve to stand. In rebuilding his society, Megalodon also poses a threat. After all, there's only one spot at the top. He even says tiger vs shark. I'm curious how that bout would go. So how will this play out? We're currently watching as the battle for the wasteland begins to unfold. We'll have to pick a side, choosing to back the underground or Megalodon and his marauders. It feels like Fortnite's building him up to
I don't
surprise
know.
us. Now we
Comment
know
down-
someone
comment
10
down
times more
below
powerful is about to show their
what
face.
side you guys
the
are
secret
on.
outfit is a crossover, which
Oh,
would
I'm so
normally be
pumped for
written off
this.
as nothing to do.
This, I'd have to pause right here. This is going to be so much fun. And it looks like it's going to be a counter to the cars using Magneto's powers here. It's going to be like sort of the ballistic shield that he's using right here, but then it also
with the
shows
story,
him
but this time
throwing
it's
it
different.
right there, boom.
Magneto has embraced the wasteland, inverting his cape to fit the weather conditions, taking up spike gauntlets and armor from scrap. This reinvention
so
of
cool.
himself means he'll contribute to the battle and take us directly into the future of the storyline. We know for a fact that season 4 will be focused around Marvel superheroes.
Marvel.
The second time this has happened in the storyline. There's a strong chance that Magneto will help us fight against Megalodon and take Nitro for himself. Maybe he realizes that this is just the start of the threats against the island, noticing how it's been the center of the Omniverse
what would
since
Magneto need Nitro for? That's my question.
the beginning. It's possible he tells Professor X about his findings and the X-Men are sent to the island. Or maybe Magneto is revealed to be a villain. He could give away the island to evil forces, causing the X-Men and Fantastic Four to swoop in.
Yeah, hopefully they put
Marvel
the
has been
Fantastic
essential to
Four
the story and how it
in the next Battle
functions,
Pass. That would be
taking
so
part in the
sweet.
downfall of the Imagined Order, rescuing the Paradigm from the Ice Moon, and protecting the Zero Point from outside invaders. Now they're returning, and the Wasteland seems like our final stop before they are unleashed on the island once more. It is one of the mysteries that'll be solved in Season 3, while another is just starting. At the summit of the Snowy Mountains, a secret bunker has been constructed. It's impenetrable, and something
Another
or
bunker, dude?
someone is hiding in here. Well, some think it's a teaser for a crossover. Bunkers have
Like in,
historically been
chapter
part of
1.
the storyline. From the very first ones in 2018 that led to the Imagined Orders Bridge, to the redacted doors that revealed Dr. Sloan's lair, they've always had significance. This time around, it could be related to Magneto researching the island before he leaves and enters the wasteland, or it could be someone else entirely. Around the island, residents have been spraying graffiti on the walls, whether it's worshipping Hope or demonizing Megalodon. But one artwork appears time and time again, and that belongs to the Wanderer.
The Wanderer.
This cloaked figure is becoming the largest mystery of Chapter 5 as we
Interesting.
scramble to uncover their identity. It isn't just graffiti they show up in. We recently spotted them riding alongside Megalodon and his posse of marauders, which could imply they're on his side. The question is, are they truly here to help us or ruin
Wait, where did
us?
they get the name The
That leads to a
Wanderer
more
from?
exciting mystery. Are they even human? Could this be a god who stayed behind to protect mortals, maybe a superhero or a mutant? In fact, what if they are the ones
That's cool.
hiding in the snowy mountains, waiting to walk out of
Possibly.
the door any day now?
Let me know what you guys think about the direction that season 3 is going with its storyline. Also, let me know if you guys are excited for season 4, as we will be getting a brand new Marvel season. It's going to be awesome. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future content. If you want to see more of my reaction content, make sure to click this video right here.